that shows Essendon 1 point up on Richmond. The ball's down, knocked out by Charles, knocked down by Hardwick. Benny Gale had a fresh air shot. It came out to Morgan of Essendon, brought it across his body. Benny Gale and Flood. Flood and Benny Gale. Here comes Long. Long in front of Bow, tapped it on. Long will pick it up and hoiked it out the back, but it went to Benny Gale. A gigantic giraffe kick. Look at Rogers. He's up, spoiled by Charles, his own man. But Prescott got it to Nace. Nace has picked it up and kicked a goal. Nace has not kicked a goal. It stopped the 15th out. Picked up by Darcy. Got it out to Morgan. Morgan got it out further afield to O'Donnell. On the wing position. He's got a lead from Long. Beautiful punch away by Bond. This is fantastic. Maxfield got it back to Bond. Bond got it back to Maxfield. Maxfield lines it up and kicks a goal.
Oh, that is sensational football. That is a magnificent individual effort by Bond, who cleared the ball away from Michael Long. It was transferred down the ground, and what a fantastic goal in the end there. Just a fantastic goal by Maxfield. A marvellous game of football, and we were talking about not clear thinking under pressure, but Bond's presence of mind then, just reflexive and instinctive football at its absolute best.
Wow, Maxfield, what a sensational effort. Brilliantly called Big Burbler. Ball back in the middle. 19 minutes last quarter. Tigers by 5 points. Salmon now trying to exert some influence. In goes the cocky back on for Morgan. Sheedy really working the changes. Well, we've said the Tigers are the close game specialists. They haven't lost too many close ones this year or in the last couple of years. And now they're 5 points in front of the Bombers. 20 minutes last quarter. Everything there for the taking now as Charles and the experienced Salmon go up. Salmon worked it down brilliantly to Denham, who kicked down to Long. He's beaten to the footy. Effected a wonderful tackle, and it's holding the ball. Bowell was unlucky. He got there first, but he couldn't break away from Michael Long, who got him in a beautiful tackle. And Long's got the free 70 from goal. He'll be waiting for Hurd to lead. Lurking back there is Big O'Connor. They've set it up for the big man. Couldn't pull it in one hand. 20 metres out from Essendon goal, ball up. Bullis wanted a free for holding the ball. Richmond 99, Essendon 94. 76,500 people here, enjoying every exhilarating moment. Now can the Bombers get back in front of this ball up?
It's on the edge of the square, knocked out by Bullis to Broderick, bought it outside towards 50, O'Donnell. O'Donnell hand pass across towards Doolan, who's got to be pinged. That's holding the ball, said the crowd. In your boots, says the umpire. I've got the whistle. It came out, and he's given a free kick to Essendon. Bondi, you saw it, son.
Yes, Wanganane's been held, Rex. Wanganane's been held just outside 50 and left forward pocket.
This is too much for me. I may never catch another brown trout after this. Heaven forbid. Wanganeen has got it. Bond stands on the mark at 48 metres. Richmond are 5 points in front. And Wanganeen has bombed a behind. Oh, behind the stick went the football. On Essendon within 4 points. They're 14-11-95, the Bombers. Richmond are 15-9-99. Sunover's Vitamin scoreboard, 21 and a half minutes.
Well, there's about 6 or 7 minutes of footy left. Which way is the dice going to fall? It is exhilarating, it's exciting, it's just heart-stopping stuff here. And it's not the greatest of kick-outs. It will stay in play. And Bullis.
Great play by Charles not to contest that mark. It would have been so easy for him to do it, but he allowed Bullis, got in between Bullis and the ball and allowed him to take it.
Took a great mark, drove along the wing, where Danaher's dispossessed. It may fall for Benny Gale, who kicks hurriedly down to attacking 50. Chance for the Tigers. Out comes Calthorpe courageously, loses it to Nick Daffy. He's got Maxfield leading. He decides to go longer. Jurica's in great position, and it's going to be kicked off the ground by Jurica. It's in the square. Simons ties it up. Ball up, and Darcy's effort there to stop Jurica, either one marking or two kicking a goal, as they both went at it in the square, was absolutely brilliant. Now there's a ball up 2 metres out from Richmond's goal.
And it's thumped out by Simons, went out to Smoking Joe Mercedes, whose hand passed and conceded the football behind the stick. Richmond lead by 5 points. Could Essendon swing it back and win by a point? There's not a lot of time on for sure, as 23 minutes have ticked away. and Richmond are leading. Darcy's kicked it out. It's intercepted there by O'Donnell. O'Donnell hand passes out to the running player in Denham. He's close to the boundary line and he lets it dribble over. The crowd saying, what happened?
And if they do nothing else in the next couple of minutes, Richmond, if they can just get another behind, that will give them a tremendous buffer, because at best it might be a draw. Well, at worst it might be a draw. At best they can win it.
Somerville tapped it down. It came out to Grenvold. Here comes Broderick, who's been sensational. His hand pass goes to Dundas. Dundas has kicked it to the edge of the square. Jurassic is there. It came out. Here's the point they wanted. Here's the point they wanted. And they are 6 points up, Richmond. Coming up to 24 minutes gone as Darcy kicks it out to the cocky and he runs with it.
And he's going to run right down that southern stand side. Jamie Elliott comes across, but he's still got it. Look at the pace. He's had 5 bounces. He's reached the centre. Hand passes to Calforth. Essendon open the game up. The lead's good from big Ryan O'Connor. Or is it Cummings? He spilled it. You wouldn't believe it. He spilt the mark. He should have taken it. And now Richmond break. Down this members wing they come. Look at the pressure from Doolan, who came across and affected a high tackle, but at least stopped the run. Oh my goodness. Doolan's been given a free. Umpire Nash has given a free to Doolan. Bondi agrees with it. I thought he got a high tackle on a Richmond player. Goes long to Hurd, who up 1-2 bites, couldn't mark. Danaher burst through. It's at the front of the square for Essendon. They need a goal to level it up. Somerville's got it. He breaks. He kicks long. Cummings is there. It goes to the back. O'Connor scores a level. O'Connor has levelled the scores. 25 minutes last quarter. 15-11, each of 2. Here's Sam Newman for Synova's Vitamins. It cannot get any better.
Well, Graeme, you reckon that's a free kick to Doolan, do you?
Doolan was
Cannoned
pushed in
into
the
it,
back.
was he?
Doolan was pushed into the back, who then went into the Richmond
All
player.
right, I'll accept that, but pretty gutsy decision. If it's there, it's a good decision. And O'Connor, who's had a pretty quiet day, has kicked a goal that's levelled the score, and now she gets down to whether you can get it out of the centre, Charles and Somerville.
25 and a half minutes, and here come Richmond. It's Dundas who's got it, and umpire Russo is going to put it down a 15th towards the goal of Richmond in the centre of the ground. It's coming up to 25 and 3/4 minutes. 101 Richmond, 101 Essendon. The ball's in the air. It came out to O'Donnell. And it's a free kick to Essendon.
It is disgraceful.
O'Donnell has got it in the centre of the ground. He's now going to run around. He's going to kick it down towards the lead of Red Simons. His hand pass came out to Denham. Denham has taken across in Bond. And Bond's got the free kick across the shoulder, Boulder holder.
Yeah, definitely a high tackle on Chrissy Bond, whose great spoil on Long might have set up a Richmond win earlier. Long kick to Gale, can't take the mark. Through comes Grenvold, he's been great. Cool in the crisis, gave it to Doolan. They're running it across half-back Essendon to the cocky. Siren, is it? It's a draw. Essendon's played its second draw of the year. And Richmond has snatched half a win in a game nobody thought they could win. Oh, look. Just let them clap, Rex. Just let them clap. That's what they're doing. I think Wayne Campbell is just prostrate on the ground in the middle. It's a draw at the MCG. The Tiger supporters will boo the umpires. And look, there were a couple of tough ones against Richmond. The odd tough one against Essendon as well. I think at the end of the night, you'd say Richmond maybe had the worst of it, umpiring-wise.
Well, look,
But it's a draw, and it was a wonderful game, Sammy.
It was just a sensational game, and how important was that forced point by Richmond, because we said that at worst it would be a draw, and at best they might be able to win the game, and that's the shortest quarter of football that we've seen for a long time, Graeme, I'd suggest.
It was 26 minutes, just over 25 and a half.
And each side kicked 2 goals each in the last quarter, so not a lot of goals kicked.
It was 32 the quarter before. Anyhow, I'm not arguing with the timekeepers. We're just saying it came as a bit of an anticlimax. We thought there was probably another minute to go, and a bit more of the fierce battle. You won't see the game played at a more frenetic pace and a tougher and a more individually rugged style than that anywhere, and I don't care who you like to nominate. You can nominate Geelong and the West Coast down there a couple of weeks ago, but that for 100 minutes was football played at its toughest and best, and you just take out the minor incident with Wanganeen and Michael Gale, and we won't preempt any of that, but what a fantastically tough game of football.